Caitlin Clark
and
I'm a fan. Angel Reese, right? Yeah. They're going back and forth. And Jamil Hill says by the time Angel Reese is done, she's going to be the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
She said about Angel Reese?
She said Angel Reese, by the time she retires, can you pull up this quote? She said, by the time she retires.
A recent incident just brought Angel Reese back down to earth, and it happened fast. This wasn't some flashy, made-for-TV moment. It was real, and it caught everyone off guard. Angel made a move that left the internet stunned. If you thought the drama in basketball ended with the final buzzer, think again. Even Stephen A. Smith didn't hold back. His reaction wasn't just strong, it was fiery ASO. What exactly did Angel Reese do this time? Get ready, this one's making headlines for a reason.
It's not about black and white. It's about that white player and that black player. Why? Because of the history that they had before they came to the WNBA. You see, it was all instigated. If Angel Reese was never in Caitlin Clark's face, taunting her the way that she did when mimicking what Caitlin Clark was doing to numerous opponents en route to the Final Four. And then Angel Reese and LSU bust their living, you know what, at that particular moment in time. And Angel Reese was in her face chirping at her the way that she did. It would have never gotten to this point.
4 points. That's all Angel Reese put on the board. It was like she forgot how to score, but she still pulled in rebounds like royalty. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was sidelined, resting on the bench, wrapped in ice and hope. It was the perfect moment for Angel to step up, take the lead, and own the game. She had the ball, the attention, and the opportunity, but she came up short. The final stats? Let's just say they didn't live up to the hype. Think that was rough to watch? Let us know. Drop a comment below if you're bracing for her next on-court misstep.
First of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you lose about 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own it.
This wasn't a watch me prove them wrong kind of performance. It was more like, wait, where's the basket again? While the spotlight stayed on Caitlin Clark, who made an impact from the bench, Angel Reese struggled to leave a mark on the court. Her showing was so underwhelming, it felt like it should have come with an apology note. 4 points? That's not a stat line. It's a red flag from someone who might be closer to an early exit than a breakout moment.
Most fans were excited to see Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever take on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. The game was a blowout as the Fever beat down Chicago 93-58, with Clark's triple-double leading the way. But the biggest headline coming out of the game on Saturday is the investigation the WNBA is conducting into allegations of hateful fan comments directed at Angel Reese. It happened after this play when Clark slapped at the ball after Reese grabbed an offensive.
Sure, Angel Reese grabbed 12 rebounds, and yes, she treats them like gold, like each one gets her a free Chick-fil-A combo. But rebounds without points? That's just showing up, not showing out. It's starting to feel like scoring is optional for her, like the WNBA handed her a chance to step up, and she said, I'm good, thanks. It's like putting up points is a luxury, not a job requirement. And let's talk about the shooting. She's right-hand, just in case anyone forgot. Still, one shot missed the rim by a solid 3 feet. Ouch, honestly, this is shaping up to be the most entertaining summer sitcom out there. Here's a stat, she's been blocked 20 times and only made 21 shots. That's not just cold, that's ice age. You know it's bad when even the commentators try to soften the blow with, well, she contributed in other ways. Other ways? Like what? Guest starring in a reality show. At one point, the camera caught her zoning out, like she was daydreaming about her next spin-off, * the real stat hoarders of the WNBA *, where stats don't matter, as long as you look fabulous.
Because I was calling it from day one. You got people that are resentful towards her. But it's really not about her, guys. It's about what she represents. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happened to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this.
Angel Reese used to walk into games with unmatched confidence, lashes done, nails flawless, hair perfect. She had that undeniable swagger. But after that 4-point performance, it felt less like a rising star and more like someone who peaked back in college. You could practically hear the NCAA archives being dusted off. This wasn't the big Bayou Barbie takeover fans were expecting. Instead, it's starting to feel more like * Desperate Housewives, WNBA edition *, with Angel left swirling a lonely glass of Pinot, wondering, where did everyone go? Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark keeps delivering, even when double-teamed, shoved, and wrapped in ice packs. She scores, assists, and drains threes like she's just messing around at home. She doesn't just show up, she puts on a show. Angel had the perfect setup, no Caitlin on the court, all eyes on her, the moment handed to her. And still, nothing.
Elaborate a little bit more on that in just a second. But before I do that, I want to ask you your thoughts about apparently some racial animus that was thrown in the direction of Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky have gotten involved, talking about they're going to protect their players at all costs. The NWNBA has issued a statement saying it abhors and discourages hate of any kind, et cetera, et cetera. Your thoughts about it? Here's the WNBA statement. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. Your thoughts about that element of all of this, where you believe it emanates from, and do you think it will ever subside?
That stat line? Sure, 12 rebounds show she's hustling. No doubt, grabbing boards takes effort. But rebounds don't always mean impact. You can outwork 3 defenders, pull down the ball, then still brick the shot on the other end. Angel was collecting rebounds like they were Pokemon cards, gotta catch 'em all. Problem is, she never did anything with them.
The latter part of that, Stephen A., is quite the thing to think on. I think when you go back to the impetus of the rivalry that we have between Caitlin and Angel Reese, I remember funny clips on the internet.
Those quiet whispers? They're getting louder. Yep, these are the same whispers that say Angel once compared herself to Michael Jordan, but this isn't a high school pep rally. If you're not putting up points, you're not staying on the floor. Right now, Angel's biggest contribution might be her sideline fashion or keeping the bench warm, not exactly MVP material. If her minutes keep shrinking, she might want to talk to her stylist before she checks in with the stats coach.
I have yet to see a single example of Angel Reese being a leader outside of rebounding her own missed layups. What does Angel Reese do? What is her contribution? You tell me, because I'm not seeing it. I know I'm harsh on Angel Reese, but she considers herself a star. If you're going to call yourself a star, I expect you to perform like a star, especially in big moments. Caitlin Clark was injured. Angel Reese was the only star on the court last night. And for 27 minutes, she completely disappeared.